I'm not going to abide by it.
But then that's not fair.
Why?
People put their feelings on the line for no good reason?
Let's find out who... Let's find out if... And it's an anonymous vote.
I think it's better whether you like him or not. Because it won't matter whether...
All right, because it really won't be carried out. Do you want to know if people like you? Because
no, if people who don't like
me, let's vote. The vote's on. No.
So don't invite him to my party.
Richie came forward about Artie.
You know what I mean? Like why would
John, stop with that party. You're already punishing people for not liking you.
You're not punishing. Why would I want somebody there who doesn't?
John, no one is going to tell you their vote.
They probably won't come if they don't like you.
I'm not going.
Yeah, but you...
Think about it. I don't know why you equate a party with liking people. Yeah.
No, I'm saying...
It's a party.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't invite somebody.
All right. Stop with your party.
But can I ask one question? Do you think that because Fred has never come to one of your parties, do you think that he likes you less than others?
All right. I am going to now have a vote.
Maybe.
Please stop this, and we're going to have the vote. I am telling everyone who votes... John obviously can't vote. I am telling everyone who votes... I will not ask for you I will never reveal...
It's completely anonymous.
Completely anonymous. You do not even have to step forward. John needs to know.
But if it's anonymous, then what, then...
I'll tell you this. I'm voting that I like it.
You can't do that.
I could choose to tell what my vote is.
I'm telling you, then it becomes...
I could still write no.
21 people here.
I could still write no. I choose to write that I like you. But there are people... I want to find out if people don't really like you.
So the question is, do you like
the only thing I'll say in my defense is the problem.
Why are you defending yourself?
Well, I do go on the air and,
whatever.
And reveal certain things
know,
about people that might,
John,
rub them the wrong way.
Gary,
but
vote.
it's good for the show, and I hope
Gary,
the audience
vote.
likes it.
I'm keeping you on the show.
This has nothing to do with your job.
If you write yes, you like John. If you write no, that means you don't like John. Here is my vote. If you want to open it, John, go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, go ahead.
I need more votes.
All right.
Same
exact group.
Now, this is, do you want him on the show or do you like him?
Do you like him?
Here's my vote.
This is great. Do you think Artie almost lost his job? Oh, don't you open it. You bastard. If you like John. Where are the rest of the votes?
They're coming in.
All right. It's slow. It's like the punch cards in Florida.
What is it, Ralph?
I got it now. I was a little unclear what the vote was, to keep him or if you like him.
I like putting somebody's job on the line, personally.
But you're not going to fire John, so you didn't do it.
No, I can't fire John. I like John.
Yeah, you would totally rethink it if it was, like, really on the line.
Right. This is a different kind of vote. It's not somebody's life in your hands.
The other thing with John is, like, he's a great guy. He does all this cool stuff, and then he'll do something weird, and you're like, why'd you do that?
Like what, Ralph? Like what?
You
mean like after you heckled everyone at the show, I asked you about it?
I was really drunk. I don't remember that. I don't know, like...
Go ahead.
Put the interns vote, too.
Everybody
one
did.
thing, Ralph.
Is that everyone's vote?
Robin Quivers, did you give me a vote?
Honestly, John?
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah. Like that, when we were at dinner in Vegas... You started yelling at that guy?
No, he was my friend. I was goofing with the guy. And by the way, that was at the time that I paid for you?
No.
But what does paying for you have to do with liking you?
No, I'm saying, in other words, it was Sponberg. I was goofing around with.
All right. Time to count the votes.
Are you ready?
Oh, wait, here's Ronnie, the limo driver's vote.
Is that all the votes? Going once,
all right.
Going twice.
Thank you, Ralph.
Here we go.
Bye.
Robin, you keeping score?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like I'm a survivor.
Today, yes. Douchebag tomorrow. Oh, don't ask tomorrow. Sorry.
Yes.
I guess that's a yes.
Yes.
He is annoying, but yes, still likable.
Thanks, Rob.
I am indifferent towards John.
All right, that's a abstention.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I like John.
Shocking.
I like John. Like him. Yes. Yes. Yes, but he's a big baby. Oh, I can't say that.
That's a curse word?
Can you say that?
Yes, but he's a big baby. Oh, yeah. He's a big baby dick a lot?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yes. No.
Oh.
One.
Great.
Yes, 51% to 49%.
All right. A very close vote.
I'll admit I wrote that.
All right.
No.
Oh, another no.
Yes.
Okay.
Personally, I like him.
Okay.
Sometimes.
What's that?
What? Oh.
That's not a vote.
That's an abstention.
Like him.
Okay.
Yes. And like him.
All right. 2 no's.
Can we find out the no's now?
No.
All right, we found out with Artie.
No.
We told people they could vote without saying...
2 no's and 2
no's.
people.
I just wonder who the 2 people are.
What's the difference?
Because then I won't be nice to them either.
No. Listen, they're probably very nice to you.
Listen, it could be...
They don't like you, John.
John, it could be an
I
intern...
bet you if you did the vote on me, a lot of people don't like me. You vote no, you don't like me.
Whatever.
But Howard,
No, I didn't. I voted yes.
Here's what's going on in John's brain. It could be the intern who started 2 weeks ago. It could be Tom.
Right.
He'll never know.
Right.
That's what's going to make him nuts.
What about the abstentions? You don't mind about those? People who can't make up their mind whether they like
Well, there are people I don't really know or talk to here that might say that. I mean, there's...
No, you're not going to know the no's. You're not, John. You're going to walk around here knowing 2 people really dislike you.
And you're going to look at everybody and wonder if it's them.
And 2 people are on the fence.
And they could be the people you think are the no's.
There's at least 10 people that I don't really talk to, so, I mean, you know.
Wait a second. Of this list, it's Howard, Robin, Gary, Fred, Benji, Scott DePace, all the E people, all the people in our office.
Some of the
2 of those
people I don't talk to every day.
Lewis.
Maybe that's in your favor.
I know for a fact.
I know it's not.
I know Lewis doesn't like you.
No, I know Lewis does like me.
Ronnie doesn't like me.
If the no's want to step forward, it's there.
Come on, just guys. I'd love to just...
No.
Because you will extract penalty.
You have no
I
idea.
won't.
Scott, the engineer, came forward.
I knew
There's a no.
it was a no.
Scott, you voted no.
That's right.
And you don't mind stepping forward?
No, I don't mind. All right, well, good. I'm glad to know, Scott.
What, do you want to make a statement? Or?
Yeah, there's a reason. Because I love messing with his head because he could dish it out so good. But when you try to do something to him, God, can he just fall apart. I mean, he just can't handle it.
What are we talking about?
Oh, come on, man. You were crying over there because Howard was ripping on you.
I wasn't crying.
Yeah, and like if you get ripped on, he's the first one to say to you, "Oh, Scott, come on."
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm just kidding. I'm your friend.
You know what, Scott? But that
I do like you. I just did it.
Here's the deal. Howard's the boss, right?
Yeah.
This is the Howard Stern show.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
So I just ripped on you. Why'd you have to carry on like a baby?
Can I finish? Ever since I got back from Australia, you're a guy who hung out with a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time together.
Right.
Ever since I got back, you've been very distant and not been too nice to me on the air. Been very mean to me.
That is not true.
Oh, come on. Even Robin knows.
You saying this, not me.
You
John,
said you didn't like
paranoid.
me a bunch of times.
John, it's the show. Like you tell Scott. Just get around. Get around, man. So how come you're so goddamn... Scott's right. How come you're so goddamn sensitive?
No, maybe it's not... It's maybe because I can't tell
if the show. Well, Neither can Scott.
That's the idea.
So why do you rip
I
on
take
Scott?
Scott's phone down. He knows that's a joke.
No,
oh,
you
really?
No.
Maybe it's like an angry.
That's a practical joke.
Maybe it's an angry thing that you do to a guy you don't like. And it's a joke.
It's actually more of an affectionate thing, if anything.
Why don't you put some string on the $20 bill?
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That was a great practical joke.
Ah, okay.
So if I rip Scott,
it's great that he went for it.
So was this.
If I rip Scott a new a-hole on the air,
yeah,
he goes back and he's sulking. You're the first one to go back. Scott, it's just a joke. Just kidding around. I rip you a new a-hole.
Howard,
it's serious.
Hold on a second. There are people. Let me just say this.
No people.
There are people that you rip on the air that you also don't like off the air.
Who?
I mean, do you want me to say? I mean, there are people. No, I don't want to say. There are people that you will say bad things about on the air, and then off the air you'll continue to say bad things about. So
Imus.
So I don't know if I'm.
Imus. Who? You know. So who are you referring to?
Do you want me to say?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sometimes with Tom, you'll go off the air about him.
I like Tom off the air.
But you'll also go off on.
Yeah, but I think he'll be mad at him. I don't know that.
Specific thing.
Yeah.
Who else wrote no?
They haven't come forward.
Yeah, come on. This is the other one. I mean, be a man.
Or a woman.
Or a woman.
So this is bad. The closed vote's not going to work. This person's not comfortable coming forward.
Listen, if I didn't like somebody, I would tell them right to their face.
I know who wrote no.
You do?
I think I do. I think it's Robin Brzezinski. And she doesn't feel comfortable coming forward.
That's fine.
That wasn't nice of you to expose her.
I'm taking a guess.
That is absolutely untrue. I like John very much.
Give me the wink. Give me the wink.
No wink.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like you very much.
Thanks, Robin. I like you, too. And you know what, Howard? I just don't know. If a person doesn't like somebody, why be afraid to say it?
Robin, wait. Robin, come back here a second. Are you afraid to vote no? I'm not saying that you would, but are you afraid in this environment?
No. I would have put it in, particularly.
Why would you be afraid?
Because it's anonymous.
Well, because now you get called forward.
No one. Scott volunteered to come forward, but the other no will never come forward, and I respect that.
And the other two that are indifferent, I'm curious about too. Right. That couldn't even decide.
All right, let's vote on firing someone else. I like that. How about Benji?
Oh.
Gone.
We'll be back right after these words.
Here's Gary Garver with Magic Johnson.
Hey, Magic, how you doing, man? How you doing? Who's your biggest influence?
As far as what?
Your life.
My life? My father.
Do you think that too much is being made of that little Cuban kid?
Well, it just depends on how you look at it.
What would you do to that little prick?
What would I do with what?
That little prick.
You know better than that. See there?
You ever go to these shows tripping, Magic?
This is the Howard Stern Show.
What's your name, scumbag?
My name is Robert.
Do you like that name?
Yes, I do.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you royalty?
Okay, what's this called out?
Do you suck
The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. By the way, watch the E! Show tonight. Now back at 11 p.m. Part 2 with the woman who claims she has the world's most perfect real breasts. Watch as she gets them checked on every... Just watch.
Thank you.
It's the funniest show. It really is. Right? Right, Eric? This is the funniest one. Guess he hung up.
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing today? That was a great E! Show last night.
That's my point.
I wanted to ask you something, though. You guys really couldn't tell? Because I know you probably felt many a breasts in your day.
Dude, are you stupid?
What do you mean?
Or are you just pretending to be stupid?
Why?
What do you think? Of course we could tell. We just wanted to squeeze her boobs.
Okay.
That was the joke of the whole show.
But those things look really big.
All right, I got to get out of here. Could you really tell?
Is that why we were doing that?
We just wanted to keep... It was amazing that this girl cared And she cared so much she let anyone on the floor squeeze her boobs.
She didn't even know if they were affiliated with the show. She didn't care.
Maybe at the beginning of the E! show I should explain what the humor is in the show.
Should be like a class.
Yeah. So go ahead, John.
I'm willing to pay $100 at my pocket here to the guy that said he didn't like me. Or
he's back there obsessing that someone voted no and won't come forward. He's willing to pay $100 to that person.
I have.
All right, it was me. Give me my 100.
Was it you?
Yeah, it was me. I'm sorry.
No, it was me.
Can I have my 100?
No, please. I mean, whoever really was.
Can I change my vote to no? I didn't know there was 100
I didn't know
in it.
there was money in no.
All right, so you're saying you'll give $100.
I got $100 cash right now. Just so, I mean, listen, the person could come say who was, and I'll pay him.
Does that person now feel like coming forward?
Come on, Alicia. If you don't like me, you might as well tell me.
The offer's out there, John.
All right, John, thank you. No one is stepping forward. Person is not comfortable. But this is killing you.
Because I got to hang out with this person and probably...
So what? They don't like you. Yeah. Scott doesn't like you. You'll get over it.
Scott likes me.
No, he doesn't.
Scott the engineer? He wrote no. Goof. Yeah, but he's goofing around.
Okay.
I'm telling you he was.
All right.
I guess
the person's not stepping forward. Right. Thank you.
See, I got cash now.
All right. Bye. I don't think he's got a money clue.
It was Father's Day.
All right. Get out. Get out and do your job. Oh, that was fun voting on people. What a great idea, huh?
Yeah.
Voting whether Artie could keep his job?
Oh, poor Artie. Because he still got one no vote. That's all he's thinking.
What else can we vote on? You better come up with some stuff to vote on.
Well, somebody...
Benji's job?
Benji was the next...
See, but I don't want to lose Benji. I like Benji.
So we can't vote on Benji? Can we vote on whether we like Benji?
Yeah, I didn't even want to lose Artie. I don't know what was in my head. Tell you the truth. I love Artie on this show. Yeah.
Hey, Howard, people have come up to me in private and said who we should do this on.
Oh, yeah?
And someone said Benji, and someone said Gary.
Oh, I can't buy a Gary.
No, but just on if they like him or not.
Everyone likes Gary.
Whatever.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
You would vote no? You like Gary.
No, I wouldn't vote no. But I don't think everybody would. But I don't know. But like, at least the person who told me to
and I like Benji. I don't think anybody hates Benji.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think people... I would be interested.
I think the question more is, would you... like, ever become friends with Benji? And the answer is no. Of course not.
See, I disagree. I think there's a lot of people that are friends with me.
You know, Howard, you like to be friends with him, but then he gets, like...
weird.
It gets weird.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to really be friends with him.
Well, want to take a vote?
No, I don't think I even care what the answer is.
All right.
I don't care enough about you.
All right.
Want to vote if we should keep KC?
Yeah, I'd be willing to let KC go.
Everyone likes KC, though, I think.
It's not a like vote.
Whether to keep him on the show.
Yeah.
You mind putting your job on the line, dude?
Dude, I was waiting for something like this. I thought it was either going to be this or you're going to vote if I was gay or not.
Oh, we know you're gay.
You know that's a unanimous.
Go ahead, man. Hey, let it rip. Go ahead.
Now, you said I wouldn't like to see him go.
You wouldn't like to see him go. Could you let him go?
I could let him go.
I'm
ready for the vote.
Dude, hey, you say I do the most important job here. I get you food. You said it's the most important thing that anybody does all day. Right?
See, I would vote for Tom.
Vote for Tom?
Yeah. But if Tom would go along with it.
Tom's not leaving. And you can't fire him. See, the beauty of this is you could actually fire Casey.
You know, Judy Lick didn't invite me to her party.
Judy Licht didn't invite you?
Her daughter wrote a book, and she didn't invite me to the party.
Her daughter wrote a book.
That's right.
And you're friends with her?
I see her once in a while.
I don't think most people know who Judy Licht is.
Oh. All right, I have a question for you.
All
right. And really, Beth should tell this story. But you tell me what you think.
All right.
She presented me with this. This is a moral problem. What would you do?
A dilemma.
Okay. So Beth donated money to something.
Okay.
Part of the donation was you were in a raffle. She won the raffle.
Mm-hmm.
She won a gift certificate to Victoria's Secret, where she regularly buys underwear and bras. She's been buying them for years. She likes their stuff.
Good.
So she was very thrilled to get it. And I forget what the amount of money. Let's say the amount of money was a $150 gift certificate or something. I don't know. I'm just
not
making,
a large
amount of money. So also part of the winning was a nightshirt and something else. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the nightshirt and everything didn't fit, and she said to herself, okay, I'll go to Victoria's Secret, go shopping, and maybe I'll exchange the nightshirt for a store credit, because it doesn't fit. So she goes to Victoria's Secret, she exchanges the nightshirt, and they say, yeah, we'll put it on. So now she has, like, I don't know, $300 or something credit.
Okay.
She buys a bunch of bras, panties, God knows what. Panties.
She buys panties.
Bra.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you with me so far? Everyone following this?
Right.
All right, she buys a bunch of stuff, and they charge her, the bill comes to like $75.
Okay.
So she says, oh, great. Can I charge it on this, and then can I have a certificate back for the amount of money in the balance? Okay. So now she has a $75 gift certificate, plus she bought her bras and panties. She goes back to the store again to buy some more stuff, to use up the rest. And she actually buys a lot of stuff.
She's always buying there anyway.
Yeah. God only knows why she needs so many bras and panties and stuff, but she
Where's
does.
she losing them?
Well, she bought some, like, pajamas, like pajama pants, and she bought them in 3 different colors, so they could either be pants or pajamas. Very sexy stuff. So, when she was done, it was more than $75, obviously. They took her gift certificate, and she said, charge it to me. If there's anything over, I'll pay. They said, oh, no problem. You have $300 here. It covers it.
Oh, where
so
did
that means,
$300 come from?
It means the first time she went there, they forgot to deduct the $75. So she said to me, now they gave me back another gift certificate for like $100-something.
Boy, she just keeps making money.
Yeah, right. And she said to me, what would you do? Would you use the gift certificate they gave you, or out of good conscience, because you know they screwed up, would you not use the gift certificate?
I would not use the gift certificate.
That's what I said. Fred?
Absolutely. Not use it.
Not use it.
Correct it at the moment of purchase, too, if you can.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't realize it.
No, you...
She had no idea. She, like, completely fogged up.
So that it's not just, like, sitting on the books, too.
What if the woman was Dickie to her the first time, the one who made the original error? Would you then...
That is not who Victoria's Secret is.
Right.
That's not the company. That's the woman. You call and complain about that woman.
That's what I said. I said, I'm too honest. I couldn't use the gift certificate for the extra $100.
Right.
Now, a lot of people think I'm nuts for saying that.
No, but, I mean, that's ridiculous. You were doing, it sort of nullifies your donation. I mean, if you're giving on one hand and stealing on the other.
Right. That's what I said. She thinks so, too, but people think she's honest to a fault.
But that's the point. If you're giving, don't take, because then it takes away your giving.
All right.
Got to be clean about that.
All right. All right, so you would rip it up. That's what I say.
Yeah.
No. All right, I'm going home.
I've actually walked into, you know, like in those multi-theaters, gone into another movie sometimes and watched the other movie. Then I have to go pay. Because I can't walk out without having to pay for the
You're that honest?
Yeah.
Mike, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard, not for nothing, but Victoria's Secret makes plenty of money, dude. You know what I mean? Why not just spend, what's $100 to them?
That's not
Well, you see, that's at the point. Either you're an honest person or you're not.
Yeah, well, you know what? Being married to a hook-nosed Jew bastard like yourself, I go out and spend as much money as I can.
Here we go.
I love you, dude. I swear to God.
Who's this, Sean the White Rapper or one of those type of guys?
I don't know this guy's name.
Oh, okay. Whatever. No, I couldn't do it either.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Yes, Sal.
You got to look at yourself in the mirror.
Sal.
Yeah. Howard, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, I would definitely use the gift certificate because people that don't have a lot of money need to take advantage of situations where money's given to them for free.
So you're saying the store be damned. In other words, hey, I could use the money, screw it.
That's the same logic as people who scam insurance companies.
Yeah, see, I don't like that logic. In fact, but you see, I'm honest to a fault. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. When I was working, before I even had a job, I was just out of college. And I didn't have any money, zero money.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking through a parking lot of a movie theater. And on the ground was a $20 bill. And I wouldn't pick it up because I felt the guy might come back for it. And even my mother, who's really honest, said to me, that's stupid. That was dumb.
They don't even know that money's gone.
Yeah, and I wouldn't pick it up. That's neurotically honest, right?
Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know. That has nothing to do with honesty. That's a $20 bill lying on the ground.
I know, and I felt like it was right by somebody's car, and they would come back, and they would want their $20, and they realized it dropped out of their pocket. And I just didn't want to be involved in it.
And the wind could blow it away while you're gone.
And trust me, I needed the money.
You should have. If you're doing that, then you stand there with the 20 and wait for the guy to come.
I'll stand there in the rain. It was raining. I'll never forget it. And my parents made me feel like such an idiot for being that honest. Yes, Benji.
What about downloading free music?
I would never do it.
I think I would do it. I got to be honest, I would do it.
I think that is wrong.
And what's your reason? I mean,
I'm too lazy to go. Because, you know what, I'm so not into, like, going out and buying records and stuff. I don't need, but I don't. But
order the record over the internet.
But let me say this: I really don't download free music.
Right.
No, I don't.
Right.
So maybe I shouldn't even say I would.
You have watched a Bogarted movie.
No, I haven't.
Can I say something?
Danny sent you one.
He did? Of what?
Yeah, he downloaded some movie, and you said, I want to see it.
Yeah, meanwhile, he sent it to me. It was so bad, I couldn't even watch it. I tried to watch a downloaded movie. I couldn't even. I mean, God knows who these people are watching downloaded movies. They're insane.
Hey, Howard, I think in this world full of outrageous expenses, I think that if you can get something for free without repercussions, you go right ahead.
All right, thank you,
That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Got it. All right. What's this note? The person who would vote no on Gary would be willing to confront him on it.
Oh. No. Jeez. Well, then let's just have that confrontation.
Who would vote no? They don't like Gary.
That's terrible. They so don't like him.
So great.
They're upset that there's no vote.
If they want to come on the air, it's fine with me. It's got to be Scott again. If we voted whether or not you like Gary, there's evidently somebody who would vote, no, I don't like Gary, and they want to come in and tell you who it is.
And you know what? Here's the deal, too. Unlike John, I wouldn't be bummed out by it.
Oh, it's Lewis.
That's cool.
Wow.
But I wouldn't be bummed out by it.
Did you ever imagine Lewis doesn't like you?
No, not a clue.
Wow.
I'm shocked at who walked in.
I am, too.
Lewis, how come you don't like Gary? Gee, I'm shocked. This is great.
Wow.
Lewis, our board op.
This is making me cough.
Are you upset at all, Gary?
I'm a little weirded out. I was expecting...
Want to take a vote? Go ahead. I'll be devastated for a moment.
Well, my love pickle, let me tell you something. No vote.
Survive.
No, you won't.
I will survive.
You can't survive.
You. I will.
I know you better than you do. Trust me.
You are so sensitive for me.
Yes.
Which is very sweet.
Yeah. You don't need a vote. No voting on Robin.
You know there would be votes, huh?
Fred already gave me his vote.
I love her.
You should love her. She's so nice to you.
Yes.
I don't even know why.
And you know something? And when people had problems with her, I still love her.
He didn't have a problem.
No. There's things I would hear, like people saying, I'm going like, that's a little rude.
I wouldn't even have enough time to list Robin's contributions to the show. I thought that was such a crazy call.
I know, that's so silly. What? Hey,
Benji hurt me a few weeks ago when he said he didn't like it.
That's what I mean.
I got over it.
That's what I mean.
I got over it, and I certainly would not dislike Benji.
Well, it's enough of that.
Because of that.
And there's not going to be any vote on you.
Oh, come on, let's do it.
Vote on me, I'll do any time. And by the way, if anybody here likes me, I'd be very upset.
Do you think there's people that work in this...
What?
Do you think there's people that were on that list of everyone who was voting for everything that, and no joking around, that genuinely would say they do not like you?
Do not like me?
Yeah, on that list of people. The people,
the people who
the interns, us who work for you.
I think if they knew it was an anonymous vote, yes, there are people who do not like me.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yes. Of course.
What?
I am not. Listen, I'm not like you. I'm not social. I'm not running around with people. There are people who have been excluded from things.
There certainly could be people who don't like me.
There are people who do not like me. Absolutely. And I won't be happy till everyone doesn't like me. That means I'm not doing my job.
That's ridiculous.
Wait, you think there are people... You don't think... No one... You... What?
I don't think there's anybody in that group of people...
I don't like me.
Who don't like you.
I think I'd vote I didn't like me.
I think you are in a minority, and the minority would be one. You'd be the only no vote.
Why would you work for somebody...
You want to do a vote right now on me?
Why would you work for someone you don't like?
Well, it's a good gig. I think they like working here.
People do work for people they don't like.
Yeah, but if you don't like someone, you wouldn't stay for long. It's a painful thing to work for somebody you don't like. Don't you
Listen,
think?
I am willing to take a vote now.
We've worked for plenty of people we didn't like.
Yeah, but people think I'm not good on the show, I'm willing to leave. Vote on that, too.
Oh, you're not getting out of here.
I would love to. I will fire myself. No, I would take a vote on me, whether people like me. And
I don't think you're going to get anybody who doesn't like you.
I think I would absolutely.
Take the vote, but I doubt if there'll be a no.
And you know what? No one's going to step forward.
I think Benji would say no.
Anybody who votes no is not going to step forward.
It's hard because I have the job here, and I so...
Well, what if wait, say no more.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You know what? I know before, in the previous configuration of this show, there would have been a no vote, but I doubt if he'd have had the guts to vote no.
Well, here's Artie. Artie, what are you doing here?
Artie,
you almost lost your job.
One vote.
Artie came back because of that.
He ran back from L.A. Artie ran back from L.A.
He heard Richard.
Have you been listening to this? Have you been listening?
I got off a red-eye flight, okay?
Yeah.
I get in the car, and the driver says to me, he goes, oh, man. He goes, you got to go back to L.A. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, you're going to lose your job. And I said, what are you talking about? And he explained to me what was going on, and I heard like, the tally. I didn't hear the conversation leading up to it. I heard the vote. And
I was going to get rid of you if people didn't want you.
I I say we go, you know, this is, first of all, so I drove in instead of take the ferry in because I wanted to hear it.
You want to get on the voting?
Yeah. This is the greatest thing ever. I think I'm willing to put my job on the line again. You should let the audience vote.
Oh,
no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I mean,
they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Because
you're no lobster.
No, I was reasonably comfortable that you would win the vote.
That's why he did it.
Every time I go out to L.A., I turn down a job playing the fat neighbor on a sitcom. I thought I was going to have to go right back.
Did you get offered a job out there?
I mean, no.
No.
But it was just meetings.
What were you doing in L.A.?
I was meeting about maybe doing movies, a couple of movies. Yeah,
who do you meet with?
Well, the kid who directed Old School, they're doing a sequel.
I think I'm in the middle of Old School and I love it.
Did you hear him talk about Old School?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I really like Old School, but like in the first half, I'm up to the first half. Like in one little scene, you would have been perfect for one of the roles.
Well, no, I'm barely in it, but there's like a few more scenes. But they're doing a sequel.
Oh, okay.
So the kid, Todd Phillips, real nice kid, he wanted to meet me. So, you know, it's worth it just to meet him to see if you could get a job.
Yeah.
And there's other meetings like that. You got to kind of stay in people's face.
Artie actually does a pretty funny rap about how before he was on the show, he was in 3 movies. You know, one of them with major movie stars with Renee Zellweger and everything. Mm-hmm. And now he's on the greatest show in the world, and he's not in a movie, and he doesn't know why.
Yeah, I guess Richie's running Hollywood.
So, anyone want to...
He's never made me laugh once.
Anybody want to take a vote on me?
Well, did Artie heard that Richie was the one who voted for him?
Yeah. Richie wanted you off the show.
In 1 year, you never made me laugh.
2 years.
2 years. Correct. You never made me laugh. Not once.
What is it, John?
I don't like your fire.
You know what? People just came up to me and said there's somebody. There's an intern here who doesn't like Gary who like just said it to the e-camera.
But that's fine.
Let's hear that person.
That's if you're interested in it. Yeah, I'm not.
No, it's fine. It's either. Well,
I don't even know who it is, Gary. Just someone told me that you just said it.
Don't start guessing again. You were so wrong the last
time. Boy, when Lewis walked in and said he didn't like Gary, that was a great moment.
I'll tell you what. You know the thing about. Well, first of all, I have to say I completely disagree. Gary's probably.
Well, you have a different relationship.
I mean, I guess so, but
you're one of his.
All right, here's one of our interns who does not like
He
Gary.
probably doesn't like me, just in advance because I haven't remembered everyone's name yet. That would probably be
is that the problem?
That would be one of the reasons. He doesn't know any of our names, any of the guys' names. He knows all the girls' names. So
that's interesting.
Well, the girl that sits next to me every day, who's here 5 days a week, it doesn't switch shifts.
But he knows all the other girls' names, too, and he'll single us out and be like, well, whatever your name is, and he completely brushes us off, and he's the only one that really makes us feel like we are at the bottom of the ladder that we are, you know?
Right.
And
what is your name, by the way?
I'm Danny.
Okay, Danny.
Yeah.
Nobody else knows your name either.
No, anyway. All right.
It takes us, by the time you leave, we'll know your name.
Yeah, it is hard.
Yeah. You know what it is? There's so many interns. In his defense, there's so many interns coming in and out of here all the time that by the time you get attached to one of them, they're gone.
See, nobody works a regular shift except for one.
Right.
And the other
you do admit you know all the girls' names.
The reason I know the other girl's name is because her brother interned for us.
The reason you know all the girls.
Because
they're girls. Dude, stop it.
There's 2 girls' names I know, and there's 1 girl's name I don't know.
Okay.
You will learn that soon, before you learn any boy's name.
There's a blonde-haired girl that works here that's sort of cute, but I don't know her name. She's here, like, I think 2 mornings a week. I don't know.
Cute enough.
You wouldn't be able to pick him out of a lineup.
No, he looks
You're waiting
a lot
to know
like
that.
You know what?
guys that intern here.
He just told you his name. Do you know his name?
Yes, Danny.
I forgot.
In fact, I just went and learned. I went out during the last break and I learned all 3 guys' names. There's Danny, Jim, and Pat around
all right.
today.
Okay. Thank you.
Danny, Jim, and Amanda.
Well, thank you, David.
No problem.
It's Danny the intern. Thank you, Danny.
It won't affect your grade, Danny. Don't worry.
Thank you.
This is the most awkward, greatest thing to listen to. Because even though I completely disagree with him, Lewis made the most articulate argument I've ever heard in my life.
Gary looked like he was going to freak when
I could tell Gary was
seething. Can I just say something?
He was seething.
One of the reasons why I'm reeling it in now, and I'm not as mad at Lewis as I was on the initial reaction, is because I really believe...
All right, we heard that already. All right, I have to take a break. Steve-O is here. Is Steve-O here?
No, Steve-O's not here. Steve-O's car service didn't pick him up, so he wants to know if he can call in.
Oh.
Tell him to come tomorrow.
We don't have room for him.
What did you want to call him? Does he have to promote something specific?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Can he staple his sack to the phone?
Yeah, you know what? Have him call him for, after the commercial. I'll talk to him for 5 minutes. That's fine. In fact, he's doing me a favor. I don't want to see him anyway.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding. I love the guy.
Steve-O's great.
Feelings too.
I'm disappointed. That's one of the reasons I'm... Vote him off.
But that's funny, because Artie did tell me he wasn't going to be here till Thursday.
Well, I plan on getting off the flight and trying to get some sleep so I'd be all right for tomorrow. That's how I like to do it.
And he got that car to turn around and hit right in.
Who's that?
I said, I got to come in for that.
You sound horrible. Was it 2 days of, drinking and partying?
Well, I mean, in L.A.,
in L.A., like Vegas, L.A.
What is there some...
In L.A., I'm focusing on work.
Tempe, Arizona.
Yankee game.
I went to... I had a few drinks over the...
You missed the Hulk screening, dude.
I know. I was dying.
I loved it. I loved the Hulk.
Did you really?
Yeah. Robin didn't like it. I loved it.
I'm dying to see it. I'm one of these guys who thinks the commercials look great. I want to see it.
I loved it.
Well, it'll be interesting to hear your opinion.
It was a little draggy in spots because the guy's into the whole psychological thing with the Hulk, but it was really good. I wouldn't say it was as good as Spider-Man or X-Men or any of that, but it's definitely, I'll give it 3 stars.
It's worth seeing.
Yeah, absolutely, worth seeing.
That's what I said. I mean, everybody will go to see it anyway.
And you will see, and here's my prediction about you. You will see it again.
I will not.
You said that about Matrix 2.
No, I never said that. No. I did sneak in to see Matrix 2.
You will see it again.
But there's no reason for me to go look at that again.
And no voting on you.
Come on, let's vote.
No.
Who doesn't?
Well, I was upset I didn't get in on after my turn left.
Right, you still didn't get a vote.
I didn't get in to vote on anybody.
No.
How do you feel about John?
Just tell us who you don't like.
Oh, I like John. Come on.
All right, we're going to take a break. No vote on me, or would that be a waste of time?
I think it's a waste of time.
I want to see if it would be unanimously yes.
I don't think it would.
All right, let's do it.
Here's the point, though. Even if there's a no, there's no is going to step forward.
Why? I would never even hold it against him.
He's hoping that's the person he wants to talk to because he's getting it right.
So why don't we just do it this way?
Yeah, I would reward that person.
Why don't we do it a lot simpler? Everybody voted twice today. If there's anyone in that group that doesn't like Howard,
they're not going to step forward.
No, that's a confrontational.
I don't want them to.
Let's see if there is a no out there.
All right.
All right?
So take a vote during the commercial?
Get all the votes together.
Everybody
don't take my vote because mine's a no vote. I don't like me. I don't like who I am.
I would have voted no on me as well.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a break. Just put it together. It'll be a quick vote.
Are you serious? You think a lot of people don't like me?
Oh, you? Yeah, I think there are people who don't like you.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. Although, I got to say, an award for image turnaround is you.
Yes.
You're doing much better.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any of those old people left.
There were interns crying. From your previous personality.
I know that, and I'm so sorry.
When I hated you, I wanted to like you. So, you got that going for you right off the bat. People want to like you.
Yes, that's true.
I'll tell you, I was going to give Richie my Yankee tickets next week.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. All right, real quick, I want to hear the results of my vote, whether people like me who work on the show.
Are all the votes in?
They're all in.
Give it to me quick.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There'll be a no.
Yes.
Shocked.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, and yes to Robin, too. Yes.
Well, she wasn't included.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No voting on Robin.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
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 Yes, but Howard doesn't speak to interns.
I don't on purpose. I'll tell you why.
I like him.
Thank you.
Like him.
Good.
Like him.
I told you it'd be
shocked.
unanimous.
I am shocked.
You're
well, thank
crazy.
you.
You're the only one who doesn't like you.
I would like to thank the guy. I mean, I just can't imagine someone would like me. I don't speak to the interns.
But you do. That's another thing.
I do. I always say hello. I include them in all the meetings.
I'll tell you what you do.
If I ever get to them.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey now, Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 here, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, John the Stutterer stopped by and was ranting and raving that Ralph makes more money than him and that no one listens to Ralph's show. Of course, he has no facts to support this, but he rambled on anyway, and it was funny as hell to listen to. Here's how it went.
Kevin was a big part of today's show with Maria. Another big part of today's show was John the Stutterer, who came by. And
Hi.
John, hey John, how you doing?
Hi John, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, thanks. You're in the hot seat a little bit there because your anger, I guess, towards Ralph and Tim has sort of taken away your show. And I know you had health concerns and things got crazy with your show, but I'm guessing you missed the airtime. But the first thing that popped in my head, you sound very, very sure about like how Ralph gets paid and all that other stuff. Where did you come up with that? And do you feel like you sort of got that off your chest today and did some good there?
Well, I'm glad that I got it off my chest, obviously, John. Yeah, I have been a fan of the show now for many years. And Ralph, as we all know, is Howard's longtime boyfriend and number one buddy. And I just think that my perception that he gets special preferential treatment is held by many, many fans, and I think that I am the correct. I just know. For example, his stupid show, The Geek Time. Hardly anyone listens to it, but yet it is still on the air.
But John, you state that like it's a fact.
No, but
I know
I'm
that.
a fan. I listen
it
to that.
It has hardly any.
And think of the guests he has, the huge guests that he has on that show. People. I mean, and by the way, Ralph is Ralph. We all know what Ralph is, but you can't knock that show.
You can say Ralph sucks because that's your opinion, but to say that nobody's listening to the show, like Tim has a way of knowing Howard was right.
No, Gary.
And believe me, if no one was listening, it would be gone.
No, wrong.
But why do you think you're right?
Gary, Ralph gets paid more than Riley.
But how do you know that? You still haven't said have established. Are you just assuming he does?
The interns. His show. Listen. The fans that I come in contact with, no one even knows when the show is on. People know when Riley's show is on. They know when the intern show's on. They know when Jackie's show on. When Jackie's show is on, no one knows when Geek Time is on.
Okay, two things.
He does not deserve to get paid more than Jackie.
First of all,
Riley, the interns. The mutt on the Superfan Roundtable.
But you quit over
he does get paid more.
John.
And you all are afraid
John,
of Ralph. You all hold Ralph in this... You all hold Ralph in great
hold on a second.
reverence.
I'm going to get that.
And you all hold his opinion dear.
May I say something?
No one cares about his opinion. He's an ugly 47. He's a 47-year-old, no talent, berry face, big nose, lisping, snaggle-toothed, no talent, low life scumbag.
Okay.
He's
all right, John, give me a chance to talk.
47.
John, I got it.
47-year-old prick. And call in, Ralph, because no one cares what you say. And 99% of the fans agree. And Geek Time sucks.
Well,
no one listens to Geek Time.
All right, hold on. Let me just say one thing.
And I say,
hold on. Wait. Stop.
Who do boycott?
John, let Gary talk. You'll get your chance. Go ahead.
You've heard the fights that Ralph and I have had.
Right.
They're legendary.
Right.
So clearly, I am not afraid of Ralph. Other people have fought with him. I don't think anybody's afraid of Ralph. And I don't know that he's held in high esteem.
He is.
We do find him interesting. I like when he calls the wrap-up show, but that's an opinion, not a fact. And your poll of who knows when
with the fans,
hold on,
and you ask them about
but it's a very unscientific poll.
No, it's not.
The people in your little world, like in other words, have you traveled to California? You don't know that everyone. You just know the people that you hang out with don't like Ralph's show. So it's unfair to say you know it for a fact. And I'm telling you, Tim is coming down right now to tell you that Ralph does not get preferential treatment or any more money than anyone else.
Now, John,
I think he does.
John, you got to let.
I know what you think, but you don't know it.
Let Tim talk, and then you can say what you want. 'Cause you said some not so nice things about Tim either today.
I'm shocked. I thought John and I were very close. It really blew me away. I guess we're not vacationing together now.
What did you call him today, John?
No. Well, I called him fat, and I referred to him the way that the great Riley Martin does, as a cheap motherfucker.
Left out the Jew part.
I mean, no, I love the Jews, but
I do too.
Yeah, but no, I just feel that if I were to do Straight Talk again, that I should be paid equal to what that no talent, ugly old 47-year-old, big nose, berry face.
I'm going to interrupt you. I talk over you. How do you know? How do you know that you're not? How do you know that you're not paid?
Because there's no way that Ralph is only getting paid $150 a show. He's getting paid more than Riley. He's getting paid more than Mutt. He's getting paid more than Jackie.
Tim, do you want to address this?
I don't comment on anybody's salaries or what they make.
But I know he's getting.
But
you don't know. You're guessing. You feel it, but you don't know it.
We treat everybody here as fairly as humanly possible, and there's not a lot of money here.
Me.
No. There's not a lot of money. You have a great opportunity.
I know that this man here agrees with me.
John,
I know he does, but everyone's afraid of Ralph.
Nobody's afraid of Ralph.
That ugly 47-year-old prick.
You're saying Doug Goodstein is afraid?
He goes to clubs. He's a 47-year-old club kid.
But if he goes
He's
to
a
clubs,
prick.
he goes to clubs and he picks up chicks. Does that make you jealous? Is that part of it, or do you not care?
Why are you? See, everyone here
is afraid.
Defends Ralph.
I'm not defending him.
He's a prick.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
He's a prick. He's a prick.
But he's a prick to you.
He's a prick, yeah.
But doesn't make him
he's a prick to 99.9% of all of the fans.
John, why
do
don't
you know that?
Wait, John, why don't
ask him?
John?
Get it.
John,
Ask him
John,
right now.
I'm asking you a question. Why don't you think Ralph is calling in to engage? I mean, do you think he doesn't really care about what you think, or do you think he may be afraid of you in some way?
Well, no, he's not afraid. He doesn't care, but...
I know why.
But I'm just saying, he's a 47-year-old, no-talent asshole who doesn't... And no one listens to Geek Time. No one listens to
to those directors and stars and producers he has on that show. All those guys have huge followings of themselves. Of course they do. The reason Ralph's not here...
No one listens to it.
Because he went to the club last night and he hasn't woken up yet.
No one listens to it.
Well, John, thank you so much for coming down.
He's an ugly 47-year-old prick. And Ralph, fuck you.
Hi, everybody. It's Sal Governale. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discussed my yeast infection and if my penis smells. Richard Christie took a whiff, so he'll have his input there as well. We also talked about my foreskin and how I have foreskin Friday and do great things with my foreskin, like make cannolis out of it and Freddy Krueger and John Travolta. So, lots of good things to talk about. Plus, I give you some good homeopathic advice on how to maintain your penis, keep it clean and fresh and serene. No Vaseline, if you know what I mean. Fuck her in the spleen. Give her a good ream. You make a good tea. Enjoy.
Richard, before Sal comes in here, I want to ask you. You said that you can smell, like you could smell the yeast that grows on him.
And let me make it clear, because he's kind of freaked out by this. His cock doesn't always stink. This was like one time a year or two ago. I want to make it clear, Sal normally has a clean cock. On this one day, I happened to get a whiff.
It was like his cock drank coffee, forgot to brush its teeth.
Exactly, yes.
See, Gary, it sounds like Richard's backpedaling a little bit here from what he said on the air.
You could tell Sal was genuine. He's like, no, but like you could tell Sal was sort of offended by that.
And at first, Richard was like, no, it does. It really does. And then by the end, you were disclaiming like you just did. So,
and I literally just told Sal, we were both in the restroom, and I said, everybody's cock stinks once in a while. You know, it's not the end of the world.
It's embarrassing to hear on the air for the first time that once in a while my cock stinks in the bathroom. I'm very, very clean. As you know, today you sniffed my penis on the air. It was fine.
But it happens.
It does happen. It's inevitable, especially after a bike ride or a jog or something, or if you don't shower.
Why would you ride a bike and then go pee with Richard?
You wouldn't, but I'm saying just cock smell in general is inevitable in certain cases, but I think he would have told me, like, dude, you cock stink.
I did.
That's not an easy thing to tell somebody.
I did.
He's saying he did.
I did.
Now, today.
No, I said when it happened. We were in the bathroom
you said my
together.
pee has stunk. Sometimes when I have asparagus, you said my pee stinks.
No, I've talked about
and sometimes your pee stinks, too, and your pee is hot, like a little steam comes off.
So you're lashing out now.
No, I'm not lashing. I'm just surprised that my cock...
How dare you say my pee is hot?
But why does what his pee smells like have to do with why your penis smells?
Well, he said I've said it to him as well. I said, no, not your... When I've said there was a smell in the bathroom, I never implied his penis.
We've talked about your cock cheese before and about how it smells.
Yes, personally, but
I've smelled it. I mentioned it to you.
And I'm not offended, but I'm like kind of hurt that because I'm so clean, I don't want to be in a position where my cock's going to stink spontaneously at any moment because I stay on top of it.
Apparently you don't if you've got yeast growing out of it.
Well, I've had yeast in the past, and yeast is inevitable when you're uncircumcised. Even the cleanest women in the world suffer from yeast infections.
Well, Fred was saying he doesn't get yeast. Right. Some people have a problem.
Everybody's different. You put 10 women in a room, 3 might have yeast infection, 7 might not.
I think clean women might get it. Yeah, clean women might get a yeast infection because maybe they weren't keeping up.
It's a possibility. When I spoke to my doctor, yeah. You're right, Gary. When I spoke to my doctor, he says, because you're uncircumcised, the moisture is inevitable. No matter how much you pat it, clean it, dry it, it's there. So you are more prone to yeast infections, which in the male case, they call it balanitis. And that's what I've had from time to time.
Now, don't you try to cure the moisture by putting toilet paper in your pouch?
I was putting toilet paper in there.
You're wrapping it up, right?
Yeah, it looked like a little white flag.
Yeah, like we'd go to pee.
Like a surrender flag at the...
So the doctor told you that everyone who's uncircumcised has this issue?
Not everyone. It's more common with...
Yeah, the people that don't wash have it.
I wash, Gary. I wash like Richard sniffed my pecker today.
But it's funny. We'll go to pee sometimes, and he'll pull his cock out, and then paper just starts flying out everywhere like it's
how clean
it's Rip Taylor or something.
I gotta tell you, I've seen your penis way more times than I would want to say that I have, And there was something about it today that looked weirder and different.
Really?
When you started pulling on it, I guess I just haven't been that close. And I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah. When I always do that thing, like I make like a shiv out of it, like
it looks like a Batman wing.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's similar to that. It's like stretching bubble gum.
But he also showed the head of his penis.
Yeah, which
and
I
he
didn't
was
like.
He was self-conscious.
Yeah,
about
because
that.
to me, I think my pouch, my foreskin acts almost like a curtain. Like I still have something left. It's like when a woman wears nipple tassels. The nipples are covered, but the rest of the breast she's comfortable with. I'm comfortable with my head covered. I still feel like there's a little privacy there.
When you diagnose these problems, I notice you hesitate to go to the doctor. Like you kind of save that as the last minute. What do? You go on the internet and you search for.
You just go on the
How did you
internet.
find out about balanitis?
Itchy cock that smells. Google.
Is this a call? Is it?
Wait, that's what you did?
Yeah. I write itchy cock with smell. And then you Google it.
That's also what he types in looking for porn movies.
Yeah, I've done it. And then I received a lot of home remedies, which I like to try first. And I got Genetian Violet. I did a whole thing. It was a 2-week process. The first week was Genetian Violet. The second week was tea tree oil, and the third week was garlic oil.
Do you know what tea tree oil is for?
You put it in the bath. You put 2 or 3 drops in the bathtub.
I think it cures lice
and dandruff. They use it for a million.
They use it.
What
Stinks
like shit.
Oh, it's hard. I smell like. You ever go into an old house like with a dying dog and a bad furnace, like that sooty, moldy shit? Like it's a smell you can't get out of your nose. It's almost like death. That's what
Whose
tea tree
house
oil.
was
Who
that?
goes into a house with a dying dog and a bad furnace?
I won't say who. Everybody's been in an old house with a dying dog and I think in one of those coal ovens. You know what I'm talking about? It's burnt.
He's been watching Old Yeller too much.
Ever been in a house with a one-legged transgendered male?
Seriously, where are you coming up with that?
I've been around the block.
What was the name of the first thing? What violet?
Genetian Violet.
Genetian Violet.
Yeah, and
what is that?
It's some sort of natural home remedy, and it's a purple liquid, and I didn't know it stained you. So for the whole week, about a week and a half, my dick was purple, and I had to wash it off. Then I did tea tree oil, which, like Gary says, smells like, when I watch The Walking Dead, that's the smell you get from those zombies.
But here's a question I have for you. You go on the internet, you talk to people who aren't doctors,
right,
who have some ideas, or you can go to an actual doctor who knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm thinking, you know what, I'm on the internet, let me take a look, let me try a few things first, and then if they don't work, then I'll go to a doctor.
But these home remedies may be more dangerous than what you actually have.
They may, but, it's the luck of the draw, I guess. I don't know.
Why take the chance? Why not just go to the doctor?
Well, if I do thorough research on these things, I look into it.
No, you read what people write. That's not thorough research.
But there's a lot of people writing it, and I also go to like WebMD. You could go there. You can ask questions. I like to do it. I like to. I've learned about this. This is great. I know a lot about homeopathic solutions to yeast infections. Oregano, garlic, the garlic oil, and the oregano as well. That seemed to work. I even put a clove of garlic in my pouch for a little while.
Oh, my God. Did that burn?
It stung a little bit, but the thing is, my wife came into the bedroom tonight. She goes, were you eating garlic nuts today?
No, my dick was.
Yeah, meanwhile, I had a clove of garlic in my dick.
Tim in Toledo, you're on the wrap-up show.
My question for Gary and John, and I guess Benji too, does your wives or girlfriends know as much about your penises as Rich knows about Sal's?
Like, I don't know if my wife could pick mine out of a lineup.
Can we have her come in?
But I know that you two could. If I did a lineup of penises, right, like a glory hole looking thing with like 7, you could pick Richard's, right?
Absolutely.
Richard?
Oh, yeah. I could pick Sal's for sure.
That's not weird or anything, huh?
No, the weird thing is a lot of people on the staff could, too, because you guys have, put it out there quite a bit. But this is the first time you guys have done that in a long time. I was thinking about that today. Early on here at Sirius, that wouldn't have been a rare occurrence. But today it was like, okay, Richard's gonna go smell Sal, and I was like, wow, they haven't done that in a while.
And we're always up for that. Yeah,
I'm always up for it too.
I didn't want him to play a joke and put his penis in my mouth or
Yeah,
something.
you threatened to bite it.
I was going to bite it. Yeah, I'll show him.
Even your punishments are gay.
Would you have bitten it?
Lightly. Not enough to hurt him, but enough to scare him so he doesn't do it again.
He would have
just enough to make him come.
He would have gnawed it.
All right, let's go to. I just lost the call I was going to pick up. We'll go to Mike in Jersey. Mike, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Good morning. I just wanted to mention maybe Sal could deal with his odor problem by not letting other guys smell his cock. That is such a weird thing to have a guy get on his knees and get a good whiff of his genitalia.
There's truth to what this guy is saying. I really, I was thinking about it, and ever since I started working here, I've stuffed batteries in my dick. I've stuffed
your idea.
Yeah, no, I'm
M&M's, your idea.
M&M's. I've put in teeth in my cock.
The false teeth are my favorite.
Yeah. I put in fake teeth. I put microphones into my cock. I've put streamers into my dick. And, when you're subjecting your penis to these things are dirty. I put pennies in my cock, nickels, dimes.
You're going to blame your stinky penis on the fact that you've done all these things?
No, I'm not blaming the stink itself, but I shouldn't be subjecting my penis to such dirty things. Your penis, to me, is, your genitals is almost, your dick is as sensitive, if not more, than your tongue.
Why do I have a feeling you were doing these way before you got here? You just discovered when you got here that you could put M&M's in your dick?
No, I've never put it. The only thing I ever put in my dick was red wine one time. I pulled it up as a cup and I poured wine in it.
And who drank it?
Somebody. That doesn't matter. But the thing is that...
So how did you know you could get M&M's in your pouch?
I did. Well, again, I put wine in it in the past. I do pull it up. And one day I was hanging out with Richard. I don't know, and I don't know how, guess what is in my pouch, how it came into fruition, but I stuffed something in there and we started laughing about it. I think it was... And that's how it happened. And ever since then, I've been putting things in my cock ever since. But the point that this gentleman is making is that he's right. Like I'm too, I'm freestyling a little bit too much. I'm too open about it. I'm too a little careless.
Do you think that you could cause trauma? Is that what you're thinking? It's like a health thing.
Yeah, it's a health thing. I mean, like you shouldn't put pennies on your dick. You shouldn't. You're not even supposed to. Handle loose change without eating, and then eating something without washing your hands. I'm putting it directly on the source.
Actually, you shouldn't have your dick out in front of another guy if you want to work your way all the way back to the beginning.
Right, yeah, and I don't. On the Howard Stern show, it's different, but believe me, I don't walk around with my fucking schlong, swinging around.
But does that ever come up on WebMD? Like, have you put M&Ms in your penis as one of the symptoms to check
But you probably have the most resilient and toughest dick out there because it's probably immune to all these germs.
It might be.
It's like they say with antibacterial soap. The more you use it, supposedly you're not as immune. But your dick gets in touch with all this stuff, and it probably makes it better.
It handles the grit.
Does this mean the end of Foreskin Friday?
No, Foreskin Friday is a huge, huge hit, and that's going to continue.
Are you going to still ask everybody and who's around for ideas and stuff like that? You should talk about that. How you kind of put the genius behind the creation of Foreskin
I generally
Friday.
Right now there's a big dilemma.
It's a think tank.
Yeah, every Monday I come up with ideas, and by Wednesday I throw the ideas to the boys, to Will, Richard.
What kind of ideas? Like remind me of what Foreskin Friday is.
Foreskin Friday is I do something with my penis every Friday on Twitter because there used to be Titty Tuesday, there's Thong Thursday. So I said, how about Foreskin Friday? How about we celebrate my foreskin? And we do stuff. So,
who's we?
I don't know. I think me and my cock. I look at it as a friend. So I came up with Foreskin Friday, and I like for Cinco de Mayo, I did 𝗪cie Gonzalez, which was my foreskin through Speedy Gonzalez's face, And then I did when John Travolta with all the massage stuff going on, I did Saturday Night Foreskin to Saturday Night Fever. So stuff like that. And then I did
holidays, like a lot of holidays.
And then I was going to do in Piranha, like my dick looked like Piranha from the movie. And Rich goes, oh, it looks like a grotesque monster. He goes, go for more of a monster theme. And we were talking. He goes, how about foreskin on...
Foreskin Krueger?
Yeah, Foreskin Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Right. And I said, how about Nightmare on Foreskin Street? And
so what's the dilemma?
The dilemma is as these great ideas come into fruition, great ideas also dissipate. And I'm coming to the bottom. You know what I mean? The well is starting to dry out.
Well, you can make it a firecracker for 4th of July.
I've thought of a lot of things.
I got a question for you.
Like I did the cannoli, which was a huge hit.
Thursday is Flag Day. Do you think it's wrong and bad taste, say, if you had an American flag and your penis was one of the stars?
No, I would probably get a little flag, like the little ones you stick like into a grapefruit on a cocktail, and I'd take that flag and I'd wrap it around my penis. And
you don't think that would upset some people?
It's a flag.
Has Arbor Day happened yet? You like plant a tree in your penis?
No, but the one time I didn't do Foreskin Friday was for Good Friday. I said I'm going to
no meat.
No, none whatsoever.
You drew the line there.
Yeah, I said I'm keeping the good and Good Friday, and I
put a little fish.
I didn't show.
You should have put a pizza on it. That's what everybody orders on Good Friday. That's Catholic.
Steve, what do you want to say?
Yeah, Gary. The best is though on like Thursday, you'll be sitting there working, and you get a tap on your shoulder, and it's Sal, and in his serious voice, he does the, hey, I'm working on something. I'd just like to get your thoughts on it if you could. This one is, what was the Kiss one?
Oh, that was Gene Fitzsimmons.
What do you think of Gene Fitzsimmons? And then his cock on his phone is in your face. And
it's, instead of Gene's tongue hanging out, it was my dick hanging out. So it was Gene Fitzsimmons.
Where's sounding
That was a big hit.
That?
That was over, I think, close to 100 retweets. I average anywhere from 45 to 150 retweets on Foreskin Friday.
Do you think it's people joking around, or you think there's a lot of gay dudes retweeting it to other gay dudes?
A lot of guys are joking around. A lot of people are repulsed but love it. A lot of people show it to family members and get them sick. And a lot of people are offended, and there are gay people, too.
Do you think there's anything gay about Foreskin Friday?
No, not at all.
If you knew a gay guy was jerking off to your picture, would that bother you?
No. But I don't want to see it. There are guys who now follow the. I hash marked Foreskin Friday, and I saw other foreskins. Oof! I will never do that again. So I do apologize to anybody else, but at least I'm trying to make it common.
What was wrong with the other foreskin?
Why is yours? Wow. Why is yours interesting and the other ones are gross?
It's like smelling your own shit. Yours smells fine, but Richard's might smell awful. It's just one of those things.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about the blossoming film career of Ronnie Mund and how other people have taken on film roles while still being on the show. Does it bother Howard? Is Howard supportive? Is he jealous? Which I don't think he is. And it turned into a conversation where Ronnie explained his motivation for his new role and how it's just another step in the ascent of the stardom of Ronnie Mund.
Now joining us on the program is Ronnie Mund. Ronnie, we've confirmed that you will be appearing, or at least acting in this film on Monday, I guess, a Stamos film. And Howard doesn't seem thrilled with everyone going out and doing movies. Were you worried about doing this role?
No, I had talked to him about it.
Do you have any idea how many lines you have?
No, I'm supposed to get him today.
But do you think it's a big part, or do you think it's a small part? I think
it's probably small. According to what I just got an email from them. Actually, they heard the show this morning. I guess they were saying that a Stamos film is not a junk film, basically, and don't compare it to Sal and Richard's movie, that kind of stuff.
Well, I think they're working on a whole other level.
Basically, it says I'm playing myself. Whatever that means.
But you're not Ronnie Mund. You're an angry guy at a strip club. Or are you Ronnie Mund? Like we'll say in the
Well, I don't know if my name is Ronnie Mund, as the part, but I'm playing myself as probably like a host or something.
So how do you plan to approach like the character? Like
how do you see yourself?
How are you going to prepare?
The usual, carrying on like a lunatic on stage. That's what I'm seeing.
Is there anything special you're going to do to get ready for it? Because you doing it just going out with the guys is one thing, but being filmed, I mean, that's a different ballgame.
Well, I think if I try too hard to think about it, it's not going to work for me.
Would you consider getting crazy drunk?
No, maybe a drink or two, maybe.
Are you a good
not
actor?
Crazy drunk.
You act?
What do you care?
Well, I mean,
what did you come in here to bust my balls?
You're going to be in a movie.
Oh, he's already here.
You're going to be in a movie, so I figure you must have some kind of acting experience.
It's supposed to be a crazy type movie. It's a comedy, asswipe, and basically it's supposed to be about a guy who's taking guys out to teach them how to be single, I think, or some shit like that. Almost like a hangover type thing.
I bet it's nothing like Hangover type.
No, I just got off the phone with the producer, if I can interject.
Well,
and they
thanks
said,
for interrupting.
Go ahead, John Lee Roon.
First of all, Ronnie says he's going to memorize his lines on the toilet.
Yeah. That's where I do my best thinking. That's where I write my poetry.
Shit goes in, shit comes out.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But the producers heard what Howard said this morning and were a little disappointed because this is a multi-million-dollar movie. Ronnie's scene is one scene. Benji and Elisa are not in it. They wanted to clarify. They're not sure how that all got started. But they definitely wanted to clarify that the producers are big fans of the show. Obviously, Stamos is too. But they pushed Stamos to put Ronnie in it because they said there's no better person for this character than Ronnie. It's a guy who is a patron in the strip club, getting up and yelling things and telling girls to show their breasts and all that. So they said Ronnie was perfect for the role, but Stamos didn't want it to appear that he was trying to use the Stern show. So it was actually the producers who pushed Stamos and said, get Ronnie, he's perfect for this scene.
So I would almost argue that the role was modeled after you and not the other way around, Ronnie. Like maybe they heard you on the show and said, hey, we need a guy like that.
Maybe.
And they're literally getting you to do it.
Well, Stamos knows my routine. I've hung out with Stamos in the club. So
you're just going to recreate what you did with Stamos previously, basically?
I'll just recreate whatever I do whenever I go.
Will you stick to the script that they give you, or will you feel like room to ad-lib a little bit?
Well, I'll talk it over with them, see what they think.
They said they're going to get Ronnie's input today. They want to see what he's most comfortable saying, although we all know. But
Are you excited for the role?
Yeah, it's cool. I think it'll be cool.
Do you see the potential to break out Let's Fuck Some Whores?
Nah.
You don't think it's right for this?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. You never know.
What if they water it down for PG and it's Let's Bang Some Whores?
No, I don't think this movie is a PG movie. I really don't.
Have you been thinking about other like catchphrases you may want to throw in there, or you just again gonna go with whatever they give you?
Well, whoa, stop the clock might come in there. You never know. Who knows?
Good one.
You know? You never know.
And Gary, you said there's sort of a bigger picture thing going on with, I guess, everyone working on outside projects, and maybe this falls into that.
Yeah, I just think that what Howard hears is like somebody's doing this movie, somebody's doing that movie, somebody's doing a show on the web, somebody's doing a block party, somebody's doing an eat and greet, and it all becomes one thing to him.
Richard, you've done a bunch of films, actually. Howard talked about that today, and made a joke how like you wouldn't turn down any role you were offered.
He was in a big film, though. He was in a legitimately big film.
Yeah, the White Castle film.
Well, Harold and Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay.
It's always weird when I'm sitting at home and that pops up on HBO and I just see Richard walking by in a KKK hat.
And there's another movie I was in that's been on Showtime a lot in the last month or two called Albino Farm. And,
yes.
you know, a lot of horror
I've seen
fans.
that at least 100 times.
Are you sort of the go-to albino kind of guy?
Well, now that Edgar Winter's very sick, they get Richard.
But when you hear this movie's out and Bigfoot's doing it, and I guess this is the movie Sal got his teeth done for, we found out today, and you're in it as well. Do you think twice about doing it, or are you just like, you know what, sounds cool, it's during off time for the show, so I'll give it a shot?
You know what, this is, there's a huge crew on this movie. It's got a decent budget from what I've heard, and they made me a really good offer, and I'm happy to do it. So, yeah, I mean, if I had to go to, you know, like Arizona to get paid $5 for a movie, I wouldn't do it. I want to make sure it's something legitimate, and it's definitely a legitimate movie.
Gary, do you blame Ronnie, Richard, Benji, if he gets that role, whatever, for taking these roles outside of the show and being in these films?
No, it depends on what the roles are. You know, I think there's a big difference between being Benji from the Howard Stern Show or being the weird guy on the corner. Do you know what I mean? I guess you'd have to take it part by part and figure it out.
I actually got to be in a movie that Maria Menounos' boyfriend, Kevin, directed that's going to be coming out soon, too, called Serial Buddies.
How many films have you been in?
I don't know. You know, my film career started with Jodie Foster's Contact.
Is that
back
true?
in the, yeah, but I was one of the people running away from the explosion and when one of these spaceships blows up or something. And then I got to be in Tom Hanks's From the Earth to the Moon. I was hippie smoking in laundromat parking lot.
You know, I have to say, in the history of the show, probably the greatest role that anybody on the show has ever gotten ended up on the cutting room floor, but I saw it because Cameron Crowe sent it to me. 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 had a scene with Tom Cruise in Jerry Maguire. I remember Cameron Crowe called me, said, I want him. They flew him out, and I saw the scene. He was supposed to be a wacko fan, but I wish if they could do the DVD extras just to see 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 acting with Tom Cruise is worth the price.
I went to see that movie to see Kenneth Keith because I remember you guys talked about it on the air, and I was like, where in the hell was he?
Derek in Massachusetts, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, you guys will know this more than I will, but Howard seems to be pretty jealous, and guys like Ronnie and even Stuttering John, when he got his part, if he doesn't have anything to do with getting them those roles, he seems to be angry, and not just the roles, but the job for John. He seems to like take it as an angry, like he'll get Eric a job, Eric the Midget or Eric the actor, and he'll help those guys. And that's all fine and dandy because he's part of it. But when these guys do these things, he just seems to be jealous and angry of these guys in this situation. I hope Ronnie's movie's a success. I'll go see it just because he's in it.
Derek, I could tell you, just because I talk to Howard a lot, it absolutely 100% is not jealousy. That's not what it is. I know there was we had an incident one time where Wings, the show Wings, called Howard and asked Howard to be on the show. Howard said, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just, I'm protecting my brand. I'm not going to be on Wings. So unbeknownst to Howard, they turned around and they just called Stuttering John. And Stuttering John took the part. Now, whether John knew Howard had been offered or not, I don't think that was the case. But I know that when it came out, Howard was pissed. And his feeling was like, well, if I'm not going to do this, if I'm not going to put all this stuff out there, if I'm not going to sort of take every bit, but everybody around me does, in a sense, he feels that's tarnishing the brand. But that is probably more the explanation. Jealousy has zero to do with it.
Ronnie, have you ever sensed any jealousy coming from Howard?
Come on. Are you kidding me? How can he be jealous of me? Are you kidding me?
That's a great point.
It is a great point.
No, I just said that. It's a great point.
Yeah, it is a great point. I just feel I always run things by him before I do anything.
Has he ever told you no? Because I think running things by him could be difficult because he doesn't want to be the bad guy.
I could tell when he'll give me like an answer like he doesn't think it's a great idea, but if you want to do it,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do it, but if you want to do it, that's fine.
Right, and he didn't say anything about this. He did, with 𝗦𝗵cie calling me, he thought, it was kind of strange. I thought it was, dude. Like I said, I got the text message from John Friday night at 1:00 in the morning. So
Ronnie came to me and he said, "Is this 𝗦𝗵cie's number or somebody pranking me?"
I knew it was his number, but I thought maybe somebody got his phone because I know twice already he's lost his phone, and he has to get a new phone and change his number and everything. But I thought for sure this was some kind of scam. So, and he also had asked me for Robin's address because he wanted to send us something. And I wouldn't give it to him until I talked to Robin, and I wanted to make sure it was him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I just wouldn't give it out Robin's address to anybody. If we thought somebody lost his phone or whatever. But then when they started calling me about all this, I knew it was legit.
How do you approach Howard about it?
I go to him and I just talk to him.
But is it like part
I'm not afraid to talk to him.
Are you driving at the time, or do you sit?
No, usually if we're walking up in the morning in the elevator or whatever, I'll talk to him in the car. We both, I have no problem talking to him. It's 27 years, man. It's a long time. You don't hold anything back. You should know that, Gary.
I hold plenty back.
Jim in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Ronnie, if you got offered a big movie role with a pretty good payday, but you had to quit Howard, would you do that?
No, I've said that a million times. I wouldn't. He comes first, no matter what. And I work all my schedules around anything that I do. I work around him where I'm there for him first, and then Like with America's Got Talent, we had block party shows that I didn't attend because, you know, I had to be with him in Los Angeles or San Francisco. So, you know, he comes first no matter what. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am. So.
Unless there's a guy that's going to suck your cock for $1 million. For that, you said you would ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, well, I'd have to, man. How could I ever face the fucking people around here ever again?
How do you juggle your schedule, Ronnie, now with the film roles, with Howard, AGT, the block parties? You're a busy guy.
Yeah, well, it seems to work out where it's, you know, it's on off days from the show, which is okay.
So, but let's go to the Henry Hill page. So, first of all, you should know, I'm listening to 1010 Wins this morning. They must be reading right off of TMZ, because they said, you know, Henry Hill did this, he did that. And they go, in later years, he redeemed himself, and even was a frequent guest on the Howard Stern show. That's what they say on TMZ. Or, I mean, on 1010 Wins.
They said in the first But how is that a reform?
Well, I think he reformed and he appeared on the show. I think they're mutually exclusive.
Right.
Let me just mention, of course, that frequent guest of the Howard Stern show, Henry Hill, has died.
I didn't see that yet.
Henry was 69 years old. And as you know, Henry Hill was a mobster. He was the guy they based the movie Goodfellas on.
Yeah, in fact, I just watched Goodfellas again after having not seen it for a long time.
Right.
Such a good movie.
I loved having Henry on the show, and I loved hearing his mob stories, but Henry was a despicable guy. I mean, he has killed people. He took a shortcut in life. He
didn't want the straight and narrow.
No.
Didn't like it at all.
Yeah. And it's so weird. We got so many different Henrys, like... I'm remembering times when, like, Henry would be really drunk, but then the performance or the call before that would be, oh, I quit drinking for 7 months. And, you know, there was no substance to the guy. You never really realized he was a pathological liar. He would just go, yeah, I don't drink anymore. I haven't had a drink in 7 months. And then the next thing you know, he's in jail for drunk something
right,
or
drunk
other.
and reckless or whatever.
Yeah. And he was always trying these businesses out, you know, like I remember one time he came in and he had paintings that he was selling.
I think I have one of those.
Yeah, awful, awful paintings. And he'd go, why are you making fun of my paintings, Howard?
Yeah, it was just like giving a monkey a brush.
Yeah, and then he had a spaghetti sauce business, which to me was so disgusting because just associating Henry with spaghetti sauce, because spaghetti sauce looks like blood, and Henry has shed the blood of people, and he was just out of his fucking mind. I remember years ago, this was 1996, Henry Hill was on the phone, and Rob and I said to him, Henry, you think you're going to hell? And he, you know, now that he's dead, I'm sure he's got to be in hell, but
if there is one.
If there is one. And
they must have made it for him.
Of course, and he... You know, he was convinced he would not go to hell. Let me ask you, do you think you're going to hell when you die?
Nope, I don't think so, Howard.
Really?
How did you redeem yourself?
now, describe to me how you're not going to hell.
I've changed my life, Howard.
Oh, man.
And you no longer have to pay for anything you did?
What about all the people you messed up?
Well, you know, I've straightened my life out, Howard. You know, 15 years. It was 15 years ago this month.
Doesn't count.
Come on
That's stuff you can't erase. It doesn't go off the ledger book.
That's why you're drinking. You're filled with guilt. You're racked with guilt, I guess.
I don't drink anymore.
Really?
7 months.
He doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah, I mean, but it was months he would go.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't drink anymore, but then he'd show up and then he'd be like,
Ma'am, I want to come on macchiato, please. Why you look at me in that sun place?
You were doing so well after the Howard Stern show. What happened?
I want to come on macchiato. Why are you picking at...
That was one of my favorite bits. Not a bit, it's real
It wasn't
life.
a bit.
But what was so great about it was Lisa G. We were pretty new here at Sirius. She goes downstairs and she is trying to interview Henry Hill, and he's out front and he's laying in a planter, like vomiting on himself. And he keeps screaming over and over again, and it's hard to understand. He's saying there, I want a caramel macchiato from Starbucks.
Right.
And somehow, I guess Lisa wanted to hear a very drunk Henry Hill coming on to her. She goes, I'm disgusted with you. This man just said that he wanted to come on my shoulder.
Yeah, she considered it sexual harassment.
Right, and she said, Henry Hill said he wanted to come on my face. And I said, Lisa, he's saying he wants a caramel macchiato. It was so great, and Lisa was like, oh, I don't know how I heard that.
Ma'am, I want to come on macchiato, please. Why you look at me in that sun place?
You were doing so well after the Howard Stern show. What happened?
I want to come on macchiato.
Lisa's never been a war correspondent. This is the closest she's come.
You gonna be okay?
This is the front line, and it really is.
You going home?
Miss Sam?
So that was a funny moment, and
I remember that one time we went out to Vegas and Henry came out there and he sort of like stalked us.
Yeah, he wanted to get on the air and he was mad that we weren't putting him on as much. But, I mean, how much Henry could you take?
Yeah, but he would go to the same restaurants we were having dinner in, and then he'd get a table and he would just stare.
Yeah, and I would say to Henry, Henry, I do a radio show. Like, there's no other show in America putting you on. I'm the only one putting you on. So give me a break. It's not like I haven't done anything for you.
That laugh.
Henry, carrying on with this theme, I was like, hey, Henry, when you die, you're going to hell. And he, one time, I don't know, he was wasted, and I guess he was talking about some of the people he killed. Do you think you drink to forget all the people you killed?
I got a trail of bodies. I'm going to give you a trail from Rockville Center Links.
You got. Yeah, I know where Rockville Center Links is. You buried a body there?
Yeah, 2 of them.
2 of them? Have you ever? He's laughing.
That laugh.
He buried 2 bodies on the Rockville Center Links golf course. Have you ever?
And then we're gonna start east, I guess. Wait, to Canarsie.
Wait, Henry. You're saying you killed?
There are bodies.
You killed 2 people and buried them on the Rockville Center Links. Where?
Yes.
Where in the Rockville Center Links? What?
What? The 4th hole. 4.
The 4th hole? What is he?
The 4th hole.
What are you saying? The 4th hole? Henry.
What?
This is why Ray Liotta is such a great actor. He had that laugh down in that movie.
Perfectly. Even in the movie, when you're watching it, Henry never admits to doing anything besides robbing and stealing and burying the bodies after other people shot them or killed them.
Right.
But, he's certainly willing to hang out with murderers.
Yeah. 4th hole?
The 4th hole.
No, come on, be honest with me. Tell me where.
Under the green. I swear to you.
Under the green?
Who were the 2 bodies?
They were stockbrokers.
Stockbrokers. They must have screwed him over in some deal.
Right. They gave him money and they didn't make money for them. Then they killed them.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Henry moments from our show. I don't even know where to begin. And the other weird thing is, too, this is a guy who betrayed the mob. And there were so many questions like, Henry decided to come out of witness protection. He decided that he was just going to live his life. And he didn't care that there were mobsters who were supposedly looking for him. He was like, fuck it, I'm living my life. I don't want to be in hiding anymore. And so, like, when you were with him, like Gary describes one time he was standing next to Henry at some appearance. Henry showed up, and he's like, Henry, I don't want to stand near you. If this is the day the mob decides to get vengeance.
It was also 1994.
Right, yeah, you didn't know. And you still didn't know. And, like, and like, you just wonder, like, who are the, like John Hein was saying to me, who are the people who decide to kill Henry, and who are the people who decided they didn't care about Henry anymore, you know?
Well, I think everybody was either in jail or dead.
Yeah, but
at a certain point.
But there's always still a mob. I'm sure there's a mob now. But
well, no, they had really busted it up, and you know, a whole new organization had to spring up, and they had no real ties to Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that whole era that Henry was in was kind of taken apart.
So, Henry, you think you're done for the day, or are you going to come back up?
Yeah, I think this was when Henry was kicked out of 𝗛𝗏𝗄. He tried to get in there and hang out at the restaurant, and I think they kicked him out of the place.
You know me. You know me, man.
And?
I pay my fucking way. No, these are cold.
Have you ever been that drunk in your life?
Never.
Yeah. I think one time I was, but I was unconscious.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, you can't stay awake and talk.
Henry could.
Well, I imagine they are. Here, Henry, zip up your coat.
Nah.
Zip up your coat. Henry.
Fucking leave.
Come on, Henry, zip up your coat. Come on.
I have a fucking wife.
And the other thing is, somehow Henry still got women.
Yeah, isn't that insulting to women? I mean, like Henry, like in that condition, had a woman taking care of him like a mommy. It was amazing. He had women.
You don't have a wife, remember? Who would have you? Here. Zip up your coat, Henry. You're going to freeze.
It's cold as hell out, Henry.
Here, hold this a second.
Oh, there's Paulie. Now, Paulie used to call in all the time and fight with Henry.
Right.
Paulie, you had some of the most legendary phone calls.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I mean,
It was good
This
radio.
is a good day for you.
Yeah, this is. Are you happy Henry's gone, or are you going to miss him in some weird way? You were kind of linked to him.
No, when I saw it online last night, it kind of put a smile on my face.
Isn't it amazing to you that the mob never actually kept their promise of killing him? Like they once he came out of the hiding, that they never went after him.
No, not really, because Robin was right on with what she said. You know, everything broke up. It just wasn't the same as it was back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. After he did his ratting on everybody, everything just seemed to disband, and everybody kind of went their own way. Sure, there was still a mob, but wasn't as strong as it was. So Robin was right on.
Paulie, why did you hate Henry so much? What was the thought there? Because he was a rat, right?
Well, first and foremost, yes. Being a rat and a stool pigeon and a mutt, Henry never, ever killed anybody. Henry was a delivery boy. He was a gopher. Tommy would just say, hey, go pick up our food down at Don Pep on Liberty Avenue by the racetrack, and, you know, that's what he would do.
But, Paulie, you would think that, so in other words, when he wrote the book, or somebody wrote that book, and they based it on his life, you feel he embellished on the truth and made himself to be a bigger player in the mob than he really was.
Absolutely. I mean, they glamorized Henry in that movie tremendously, but yeah, that's exactly it. They, yeah,
I mean, Henry, do you think?
embellished.
But do you think Henry lied when he said he was in on the Lufthansa heist?
heist?
What, physically on it?
Like, do you think he was actually a part of the heist?
In the background, sure, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, he could have been. He could have made a couple of bucks on it, but not to actually physically go to the airport and steal the money. No, he was just around, and with you being around, you had some perks, and Tommy had money, and Jimmy had money, and you know, so if you're around the money, they're going to spread the wealth.
Right. So he was a guy who really was immortalized in that movie Goodfellas, and made it seem like he was one of the big players, even though he wasn't full Italian. You know, he would have been, you know, a big mob guy. Made man. He makes it seem that way. Yeah. So, is there anything positive you have to say about Henry Hill's death? I mean, is there anything that you want to say about the man that you liked?
Let me think for a second. No.
All right, Paulie. There you go. Paulie, who called in every time Henry was on. Paulie was on.
Yes.
And Henry would go, hang up on this guy. Hang up on him.
Legendary fights.
Because he was afraid to hear the truth, and he knew I was the only one, and I think I'm the only one left who knew that crew, who hung out with that crew, who knew Tommy and Stax and Henry and the whole 𝗦𝗵ci𝘄𝗿𝗍, you know.
You wanted to fight him. I remember that.
Absolutely, yeah. I thought we were going to put together a nice fight where I could just punch him right in his face.
Yeah, Henry was up for
a couple of rounds.
Henry would say to me, "Okay, I'll do it," and I think he was sincere. He said he would fight you, but I was afraid.
He never showed up. When I came to the studio, he was supposed to be there that time. I was interviewed, and it was just me in the studio alone, and it was a great time. It was a pleasure meeting everybody, but he just never showed, and I couldn't make it to Vegas that time. He was there, so you know, I don't miss Henry. If somebody wants to hear something and get a good book out of something, I got a ton of stories and a ton of anecdotes that
all right, Paulie,
I would share.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Not because Henry's gone, but congratulations on your AGT, and Robin, feel better, and good luck to everybody.
All right, Paulie, later.
Thanks, guys.
Paulie, who was Henry's arch nemesis, and it was really good stuff too.
Gary.
Yes.
May I talk to you about eulogizing Henry Hill this morning?
Yeah.
I heard you mention the Howard, or I actually heard Howard say, and you guys go back and forth about how difficult it is to be respectful of a guest who's such a despicable person.
Well, I mean, he probably was involved in the murders of people. That's something that you can never dismiss.
Right.
We put him on our show a lot, and he seemed to be remorseful about it. He was a very tortured soul. But yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, usually, even if you're full of shit, when you're eulogizing somebody, you could start with, he was a good guy.
Right.
But it's hard to say that about. I didn't know Henry well enough. I can't say Henry was a good guy because I met him after he did a bunch of stuff that was really bad. The guy I knew later on in life wasn't even that good a guy. He was a nice guy, but he could get drunk and belligerent and all that stuff. So he was an interesting guy. When he was sober, he was a great guy. There's something nice I could say about him. When Henry was sober, he was a pretty nice guy. There's guests that I personally don't like, and I'm not going to tell you who they are, but there's guests that I personally don't like that I book on the show. But I got to do what's best for the show.
And it'll keep coming and coming. Like,
That's right.
Just like the prep never stops for this show.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. the deal? Like, do him and Kimmel know or like each other, or is it just?
Yeah,
are
they rivals?
Well, I'm wondering because like I know Jimmy hates Leno, and I know he loves Letterman. But
where does he stand on?
But I'd also like to know what Jimmy's take is. You should. Craig Ferguson? Do you like Craig Ferguson? Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing for me. Some of these late night guys like each other, even though they compete against each other.
I know he's good friends with Conan.
That's an interesting thing. Who are you good friends with? Who do you hate? Who do you?
And why?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, like, I wonder if they ever talk to each other. Like, has he ever called another talk show host for advice?
Yeah, he called Leno.
I called you too, right?
And he called me for advice. Yeah. Jimmy Fallon will be in here pretty soon. I'm anxious to talk to him. I saw a thing on the internet that was so good. I got to talk to him about it. They have, I don't know how you find the link. Maybe howardstern.com can put it up there. They're pretty good about that. But it's a link to his Saturday Night Live audition. When Jimmy Fallon, when anyone gets hired for Saturday Night Live, you have to audition in a room for. It's almost like America's Got Talent in Vegas. There's just like 5 or 6 people in the room.
And no audience.
No audience, and supposedly you never get any laughs, but you'll see on Jimmy's he does. It was Lorne Michaels laughing, but his audition was so incredible. What he did was, he did about 10 impressions or 15 impressions, but what he did that I loved is he kept them real short, and so you never got bored. Mm-hmm. And then he picked up his guitar and started doing some singing impressions. But again, just like little it almost looked like he was just ad-libbing them. It was a very relaxed audition. And as I'm watching it about the first or second song, and I go, no wonder this guy got the job. I mean, his audition, if you ever want to see a tape on how to audition for Saturday Night Live, there can't be a better audition tape than this. Now, I don't know how that stuff gets out there, if NBC put it out or what, but it is fantastic.
Maybe they're trying to show. Maybe they've been getting a lot of bad auditions, and they thought maybe we got to show a good
Maybe. I don't know. But, man, it was just incredible. And, maybe I sensed a little bit of nervousness on his part in the beginning, but not really. I mean, he just seemed real confident for a young guy.
Well, that's part of the trick of stand-up.
Yeah.
You got to be confident.
Hey, Jimmy. Is Jimmy here? I wonder if Jimmy would want to say hi to David Letterman.
Do they speak? Are they friends?
Should we try that? I'll try that for a second. See how that goes. Jimmy Fallon is the host of Late Night. Is that his? What's the name of your show, Jimmy? Is it Late Night? What is the name of Jimmy's show?
It is Late Night.
Late Night, right? Yeah.
It's Late Night. Hey, everybody.
Hey, man.
With all these shows, you could get confused.
Real quick, do you want to say hi to David Letterman?
No.
No? You didn't hear him? You don't want to say hi to Dave?
Yeah, I could say hi to Dave.
Dave, are you there?
Yeah, Jimmy, good morning.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Dave is in Chicago. He just was on our show. I thought because you're both late night hosts, you'd want to...
Nice to be talking to one of the twins again.
The twins?
The twins?
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Sure, I call them the twins.
Yeah, what? You do. That's right.
The twin? Does he?
The twins, sure.
Yeah. Dave, just real quick, because Jimmy's here. He's got limited time. I just wanted to give you a chance to say, are you friends with Dave, or are you an enemy of his because you're with the Jay Leno camp and you're on NBC?
No. I mean, if anything, we're friends. Yeah.
You're friends.
Yeah, I've been on the show a bunch of times.
Jimmy says you're his friend.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I appreciate that.
Anything you want to say to Jimmy?
Well, I was going to say, first of all, Howard, I just, something I forgot to mention before, I love that sound buzzard on AGT.
No, but I mean to Jimmy, not AGT.
Oh.
No, okay, all right.
Well, just a reminder, I just want to say that to Jimmy that Jay Leno is still a big chin douchebag. I'd love to, buy him a hoodie and have him troll around George Zimmerman's neighborhood.
Well, all right. Listen, you're obviously bitter. All right. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. That's David Letterman.
David Letterman.
David Letterman, the real David Letterman.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, why would he say that? That's so, it's
what it is? He's so much looser on our show than his own show.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's satellite that just loosens him right up.
I was telling everyone, Now, who put out your audition for Saturday Night Live? Do you put that out? Or, I mean, you obviously didn't have it. Who put that out on the internet?
It's weird because that was out. It was out on the. They put out like a DVD, like a best of DVD thing, which they do for some of the cast members.
And I'm sure you didn't object because, to me, it's almost like a primer, or is it a primer? But it's almost like a lesson in how to audition for Saturday Night Live. It's about 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's this quick 8 minutes. What you did effectively that I thought was so tremendous, you quickly ran through your impressions. You didn't allow them to get bored.
Yeah, I did, because you know what happened is I had this I had the stand-up act, and it wasn't working. It wasn't funny, and I was telling people kind of who I was doing before I did the impression.
Right.
You know, like the old way to do impressions, you go like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, here's James Cagney.
Right.
You dirty rat, and then you do the impression. So this one I go, I'm not going to tell you who I'm doing.
That's what I loved. You never once said, here's who it is, and either you got it or you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, clearly I'm doing Bill Cosby.
Do you remember, have you gone back and watched that audition?
I just saw the outfit I was wearing on a clip, like on the web. I'm like, oh, because I didn't know what people.
See, I thought you looked really handsome. First of all, you seemed more chiseled. You were younger, kind of. You were very thin.
Wasn't as doughy.
You weren't as doughy. What happened? I mean,
he got comfortable. He got rich.
Did you get married? Is that what happened? And you just got doughy.
Before I got married, I just got doughy. I don't know what happened. I just got. But maybe that'll just keep me younger looking.
It's funny you say that because I see a guy auditioning, and you look like one of these ripped kind of almost like a model type physique. And you have gained a few. I mean, you're not fat by any means. But.
No. I was never in shape, but I was skinny. I was like,
right.
Like if I wanted to have the body I looked up to, it would be Mick Jagger's.
Right.
It wouldn't be.
Me too.
I don't want a giant. I don't want big muscles. I don't want Jersey Shore. I don't want 𝗪𝗏.
Right. I look at Mick Jagger and I go, boy, I'd like to be that thin.
That's the
dude. It seems that's the one physique you can keep up, because look at all those big muscle guys now.
I cannot
They're
lose
all
weight.
saggy.
I used to be, right. He actually looks pretty good. I used to be able to lose weight like that.
Yeah.
I just have. I'm starving myself because I bought all these new clothes for America's Got Talent, and they're going live, and I can't lose a pound, and I'm telling you, I'm not eating anything.
But that's the way to do it. But are you working out?
Yeah, I go running. Yesterday, I was so fucking tired, and I go to Central Park. I'm running around like a lunatic.
No, it's the dumbest thing. I'm downloading apps to make me run. And I go, this is the dumbest thing. I can't believe I'm downloading an app that says, go run.
But do you run? I mean, do you actually
I have
do
the
it?
app.
You have an app?
Yeah, I have an app that says run.
Only the app could exercise for you. Should
you start running, then you would have the app and you'd be all prepared. And I guess you would log all your mileage and all that kind of thing.
I had a treadmill. I bought a treadmill, which is a big mistake.
Right.
Because you never use it. It's the dumbest investment I ever had.
It becomes a hanger for clothes.
It's very expensive.
At one point, I had that, and I had a rowing machine, because I heard rowing machine, you get a lot of...
Rowing is supposed to be great.
So rowing machines both had dust on them. I would go in, I'd put on your show, and I'd listen to your show and try to row like I'm in a rowing team in Dead Poet Society at Harvard. This is the dumbest thing.
30-something years ago when I started this show, I always pictured a guy in his car listening to it, never on his rowing machine.
Oh, it was so lame. It's so. I wish. I'm telling you now because I don't do it anymore. But at one point, I had gloves, so I can grip. I can grip the rowing machine.
Right.
And it was just so dumb and a waste. But then I had a treadmill, and I ran on the treadmill, and maybe I'm just, maybe it's because I'm just so doughy. I made a lot of noise, and the neighbor comes up and knocks on my door, which I don't want. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right. So you kept the machines in your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And I imagine it just wreaked havoc because those things are very loud. To have them in an apartment is outrageous.
Yeah.
And you're just pounding.
I'm just pounding with like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. My aunt used to have a guy that lived above her in Brooklyn who used to chop up pills every morning.
Right.
And you could hear him, and that was the alarm clock because he couldn't swallow his pills. And you go, that's her alarm clock. So I'm running on the thing, and I understand.
Right.
But it's not like I'm not up at like 6 in the morning pounding.
Right.
This is like 10.
So what are you going to do if you're getting doughy? Are you cutting back on your calories?
I don't know what to do.
You don't. It's horrible.
It's a thing I have to embrace because I don't know what to do.
But
I eat pretty well.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Like, did you have a breakfast this morning?
I had some oatmeal this morning.
Oatmeal. That's it.
That's
Just oatmeal.
good.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm normally not up at this point.
Right. That's true.
But
So you'll eat a lot today.
What time do you normally get up?
Like last night, I had a Philly cheesesteak on the way back. I was on QVC last night.
Yeah. Now I would think you would not go on QVC.
Well,
that it
here's the
wouldn't
thing.
be cool, so to speak.
Well, that's why I just want to see what it is.
Right.
I want to go to this thing because I want to sell this record.
All right. So you've got a new record out.